This European Cricket Network event is proudly brought to you by HCL Software and BizAway.
Anyway, here we go with the start of quarterfinal number 3.
That's going down the leg side. It's going to be wide to start off for Nagy, so a little bit of a loosener. Yeah, two beautiful kits for this team. Goes a bit too straight there, Nagy, and he's going to get punished for it. Stanislaus off the mark with a boundary.
9 off his first over. Can the Knights finish it with a bang?
And this might be the bang they needed to finish the over. It goes the distance. Stanislaus hits his first maximum of the innings, and it's a nice way to end the first over. 15 off it. This is a terrific shot by Basil George. Clears the boundary rope with ease. Flat 6.
Boom, boom, Basil. He is ready for business. And yeah, just gets the width there, doesn't he?
He's going to go towards the offside again. It's got enough to go to the rope. Basil George with back-to-back boundaries. Oh, he goes for the Yorker here, but Basil George with his wonderful bottom hand manages it to elevate it over long off for a 6. Oh, what an incredible shot by Stanislaus. Picks that one up and deposits it over the boundary rope. That goes a bit too straight there, Nagy, and he's going to get punished by Stanislaus. Another great hit. The overpitch delivery. It's going to beat mid-off and go away for a 4. It's gone up in the air. It hasn't timed it as nicely as he would like, but it's still going to go the distance. That's how good Basil George is. You can just see a little bit of a wry smile there by Islam. He knew he almost had Basil. Oh, this is a brilliant shot. Where is it going to end up, though? It's going to clear the rope. And the fielder's going to take the catch outside the boundary, so it's another 6. Back-to-back 6s.
Waitani needs to be brave against Basil George.
And Basil George is going to strike it away for a 4. And this is going to go for 4. You could just see he was going for glory there, Maithani. He was trying to hit the leg stumps, but he's got it all wrong. And what an incredible hit by Basil George. You could just hear the thud off the pavilion. This is an impressive shot. Oh, and is there an edge here? Yes, there is. Doble responds to the 6 by getting a wicket off the next ball.
Yeah, I mean, that's a huge moment in the game, isn't it?
Now goes too short and wide here, Doble, and he's going to get punished by Manu. And he goes for the big shot here. This one is skied. It's up in the air. And it's a good attempt by the fielder to take the catch, but unfortunately, he's going to push it over the boundary rope. This is another gorgeous shot. It's going to go through the fielder's hands. It was always going to be a tough attempt for Siddiqui.
Hundreds up for the Knights, last ball, the 6th.
Oh, he's going to cut this away, and it's going to be a 4. Where are they going to end up? I think 170s, 180s, certainly on the cards. This one's popped up in the air, and there's going to be a couple of fielders underneath it, but they're going to run into each other, and this could be nasty. I hope Siddiqui's all right. Nagy went charging to catch that one, but he's run into Siddiqui. It's gone for 6 as well, but I think the big concern here is, are those two fielders all right?
Yeah, it's not good. 150s if you bat perfectly. Manu has other ideas. He's going to whack this one away leg side, and the carnage continues for the Knights, putting the ball out of the park consistently, this time on the bounce.
This has gone up in the air, and by the sound of it, it's also going to go over the rope. It's another 6 for Yadav Manu. He moves on to 21 of just 6 deliveries. Oh, this is another really impressive shot by Manu. It's another 6, his third 6 this over, and make that 3 consecutive boundaries. Yeah, this is going to get better and better to bat on. That might be the only sign of encouragement for the Blasters. And Stanislaus is going to depart over here. A good catch taken by Siddiqui. We saw him just run into his teammate earlier, which prevented him from taking the catch. No problem here whatsoever. Stanislaus falls 5 runs short of his half century.
Here's Dobal coming back for the next over.
There's an edge there, and he'll be gone. So it's a wicket for Dobal, his second one of this innings.
Yeah, it's pretty healthy edge and well held by Surya behind the stumps. Just a flash outside the off stump from Niaz Mohammed. As Niaz, his stay is a little bit too brief for his liking. He goes for just the single, and in the 9th over, it's 134 for 3.
This one has gone up in the air. This could be a catching chance. Is the fielder getting underneath it? He is. And Jahid Hassan will take that. So Dobal is on a hat trick. And this has been some really good stuff these last 7 balls by the Blasters. They've just started to put some pressure back on the Knights.
Yeah, Vishnu Thulasidaran, he's actually a pretty good striker himself, but he got...
Oh, what an incredible shot by Strombikal, and that big 6 is pretty much going to take away any chances the Blasters might have had to bowl their 9 overs within the allotted time portion. It's another great one here. Strombikal just digs it out. The fielder makes a big attempt out at point to try to catch that one, but he's just going to help it over the rope for a 6. Oh, good slower ball there by Siddiqui. But there's not going to be a fielder to cut it out. That was really, really odd. Tripathi just wasn't able to get. Goes for the slower ball against Siddiqui. It's not been cleanly struck by Manu, and he's found the fielder Dobal, who has not been able to handle it.
Anyway, Strombikal gets the strike back. 3 to come.
Oh, what an incredible shot by Strombikal. One bounce over the rope. It's going to go for 4.
Last ball coming up of the 10.
It's a rather tame shot to end the innings. It'll end with a single, so 161 in the end for the EDK Knights. But let's see how they fare here. Goes for the wide Yorker, and that's a brilliant shot by Siddiqui. He just missed his length slightly, and he sent him over the rope for a 6. Forget about bringing the rope in a couple of meters. This one's cleared the rope by quite a lot. It's just outside the pavilion. Oh, another great shot, and it's going to beat the fielder. You know, they have protection on that offside for exactly this kind of a stroke, but it was struck so firmly that it raced away for a 4. Oh, this one is up in the air. Has it got enough to clear the fielders? Oh, it was a good attempt, but he's also going to help it over the rope. Oh, we saw quite a bit of this by the Blasters in their innings. He's going to go throw the kitchen sink at this one as well, but it's going to be taken out in the deep. Great, great catch by Sujith Sukumaran. Oh, you just saw this was going to sail over his head for a moment, but he shows a good bit of balance.
Get moving. Feel like this is such a key partnership. Shaj is a good bowler, though. This is up in the air, though. It's not going too far. Fielder comes around, and he pouches it. So Shaju gets his man pretty quickly, and Rendanegi will only get 1 in this one. Blasters on the back foot and a long way behind, 15 for 2.
Is this going to beat the fielder mid-off? No, it won't. It'll go straight to him. That's a comfortable catch for Justin Shaju as the 3rd wicket falls here. And this innings is falling apart in the power play. This is nicely struck by Kohad. He's going to pick out the gap. There's a good bit of fielding. He's actually going to try to pull it back, but he ends up pulling it over the rope. Not the first time we've seen that during our time here in Malta. And this one looks like it might have the distance. No, it doesn't. It's actually been taken in the deep by Babu. And he will take the catch 2nd time around, and the 4th wicket falls for the Blasters.
New teams there in Barcelona, but some of the familiar faces.
This is struck away, and oh, there was another chance they've spilled there. Putting down a lot of catches here, the Knights. They got to make sure they don't get into a few bad habits. That one went right through Niaz Mohammed, and it's also going to go away for a 6. This is a really, really nicely stroked away by Kohad. He's going to hit a 6. And Sukumaran won't enjoy that, but a little bit of joy here for the Blasters.
Yeah, nice shot. He's picked it up off a length.
And that's going to go the distance as well. It's a really good hit there by Kohad. Back-to-back 6s.
25 off 12.
Yeah, this one's popped up in the air. Here's a catching chance. And oh, it's a good thing they haven't clattered into each other. I thought that would be the wicketkeeper's catch, but in the end, it's been taken by Adil Latif.
Oh, how's Latif pinched the ball out of the keeper's gloves there? I mean, kind of agree with Tulasidaran, who's the keeper, and he's got a good pair of hands. He wants it. Not easy to take it barehanded. Srambikal to bowl his second.
This is straight down the ground, a 6. A very good shot there by Surya, and it's been quite a while since we've seen a 6. This is very nicely played by Islam. It's going to go away for a 6, so he's got that quick bowler's ability where if he middles one, you know it's going to travel quite a distance. Oh, really, really good shot. Lovely 6 through extra cover. It's always gorgeous when you see a shot through that region.
Well, it's a fall down a heave, and it's going to be caught off the field. Well, that had a bit of everything. But the result, maximal 6 runs for the Blasters.
Yeah, this is an incredible hit, isn't it? He's falling to one side, and it's a really good catch taken at the dugout. An opportunity at the ECC because of all the quality hitters Spain had. This one's popped up in the air. It's a good catch, very well taken. Just might have hurt himself trying to take that. Those Grizzlies can certainly bite.
Yeah, it's Sukumaran out there. Well, he holds on in the end. That's the main thing. We know their fielding hasn't quite been up to their own high standards at X-Knights here. And I wouldn't say that was right in the middle. It's a bit of an end of the finger job. Pops up and has a quick count. They're all there. And the Grizzly ball as well.
And why not? It's been such a dominant performance by him. He's not going to be pleased with that bit of fielding. You can see he's just having a little bit of fun with the fielder. I think that's all in jest.
Around 24 hours, they might not be smiling at these kind of efforts. And lurches forward like an old man getting out of a rocking chair there. And it didn't get down to ground level. Basil's going to finish things off here. And it will be. The Knights going through. He'll probably finish with a wicket. This is up. It's in the air. It won't be a wicket. For once, they don't kick the ball over the boundary. And Surya, they'll finish with, fighting 24. And the margin's going to be 68 runs. Final score, 161 to the Knights, 93 to the Blasters. The Knights just keep on trucking 11 in a row in ECS. They are headed for the Final 4.